Chapter 60-86. Charlie and Duncan had just seen him climb over the door and go in. Charlie asked Duncan, "Inspector Lee, what do you think he will do next?" Duncan said, "Since he can't contact me, he will definitely come here every day. When he finds out that I may not come back one day, he may think about taking over this business again." Charlie nodded and said, "In that case, it seems that the time is not very controllable. It may be better to give him a call directly and say that you have an emergency in the country and need to go back. It may take a month or two, but let him rest assured that you will be back before the 2-month deadline." After that, Charlie said, "You should deal with the tone. Let him feel that you may be in big trouble and may not be able to come back in 2 months." "Okay," Duncan said. "Try to get him to resume production tomorrow." After that, he immediately turned on the phone and called the factory director back. The factory manager was in the factory at the moment, dreaming that Duncan had disappeared. Suddenly, he received a call from Duncan, and his heart sank instantly. He looked around nervously, fearing that Duncan would suddenly appear from nowhere. Seeing that there was really no one around, he picked up the phone and said with a smile, "Hey, Boss Lee, why was your phone turned off when I called you just now?" Duncan said, "I have something urgent to go back to China. There is no direct flight from Casablanca. I have to transfer to Cairo. I just got off the plane. What do you want to talk to me about?" The factory manager was a little disappointed, but he could hear that Duncan's tone was a little anxious and seemed a little absent-minded. So he hurriedly asked him, "Mr. Lee, why did you go back before the factory started? When will your partner's funds come in?" Duncan said irritably, "Hey, why are you in such a hurry? Our contract clearly states it in black and white. I just need to pay your balance within 2 months. As for when the factory will be upgraded, you don't have to worry about it." The factory manager quickly explained, "You misunderstood, Mr. Lee. I'm not urging you to give me the final payment. Nor am I worried that you won't pay me. I'm thinking about you. Those workers have taken your money to go on vacation. If you can't start work in 2 months, they will have nowhere to work and will definitely not wait for you. You can't continue to pay them wages to support them, right? When you finish the renovation and start work in a while, there will be no skilled workers to find. It will take time to recruit people and run in, don't you think?" Duncan responded, "Okay, I get it. You don't have to worry about my business. I'm going back to China this time, and I may not be able to come back for a month. I'll accept the loss by then, but don't worry. I will definitely pay you the final payment before the contract expires." After that, Duncan didn't wait for him to reply, and said directly, "Okay, I have something else to do, so I won't talk to you for now." After saying this, Duncan hung up the phone. The factory director's brain was working fast at this time. He muttered, "He may not come back in a month. Could this guy be in big trouble? He left, but he didn't come to me directly to break the contract and ask for the $100,000 back. It seems that he still has some hope. But from his tone, it is estimated that he is in big trouble. And he may not come back in a month. I think this guy must not be able to pay the balance. At that time, he will come back to me for the $100,000. After that, he looked at the equipment around him and said excitedly, "Who cares? The factory is idle and the workers' wages have been paid. Just will call them back to work. If Mr. Lee can't get the money back after 2 months and comes to me for a refund, I will fight him hard. If I can outlast him, I won't give him the $100,000. If he really can't wait, or he insists on suing me, then I will wait until the court rules that I lose and then return the $100,000 to him. Even if I return him $100,000, I still get $100,000 for nothing. The key is that I will start working now. And he has even paid the workers' wages for me. Isn't it just for nothing in the past 1 or 2 months? Maybe I can earn another $100,000. This time I'm really lucky." Thinking of this, he immediately ran out excitedly, and once again clumsily climbed over the wall. After getting into the car, he did not leave, but directly knocked open the door locked with a chain lock, and then immediately called his foreman and said, "Let everyone end their vacation and return to work immediately." The foreman asked in surprise, "Boss, didn't you give us paid leave?" "Yes, even I paid your mother's salary." The factory manager angrily scolded, "Why do you take the money and don't work? Do you really think there is such a good thing? Hurry up and come to work. Otherwise you must spit out every penny of the advance money I paid."